Hi, I'm Mrs. Freeman, and I am a 5th grade teacher at Center Grove Elementary. And today we're going to talk about different formulas and conversion formulas that your student might use in 5th grade on state, building, and district-wide tests. So our first formula is area of a rectangle. And for this, it is just length times width. So A equals length times width. When there are two symbols right next to each other, it means that you're going to multiply them. The L is the length and the W is the width. For area of a triangle, you would use A equals 1/2 base height. And again, all of those symbols and numbers next to each other means that you're going to multiply them. However, when you multiply times a half, you are also able to divide by 2. So we take base divided by 2 times the height. For area of a parallelogram, we do A equals base times height. And on a parallelogram, the height is not actually one of the sides, but rather straight up and down from top to bottom. The same goes for the height of a triangle. The height goes straight up and down. It is not a side unless it is a right triangle. In that case, this would be your height. For trapezoid, the formula gets a little more difficult. A equals 1/2 height B1 plus B2. A trapezoid, again, the height goes straight up and down from top to bottom. It is not a side unless you have a right trapezoid. The number with the H right next to it is again half of the height. So you can take the height and divide it by 2. And then in the parentheses, you have base 1 and base 2, which are the two flat sides. It could be the top or the bottom, or it could be the two sides, depending on the shape of the trapezoid and which direction the trapezoid is facing. For volume of a rectangular prism, we do volume equals length times width times height, or base times height. If they have given you the base, they have already done the length and the width for you when they give you the base area. So you would just multiply the base times the height. For our conversions, we have a sheet that would give the students how many ounces are in a cup or whatever it might be, both for customary and metric. And we use a acronym called Best Soccer Moms or Silly Babies Dancing. For Best Soccer Moms, this tells you if you are going from a big unit to a small unit, you will multiply. And then for Silly Babies Dancing, if you are going from a small unit to a big unit, you will divide. For example, if you are going from feet to inches, you're going to multiply to get that conversion. An example of that might be if you have 3 feet and you want to know how many inches that is, there are 12 inches in 1 foot. So 12 times 3 equals 36. So there will be 36 inches in 3 feet.